guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Elodie, like Melody without the M, from Elodie's Crafts and Creations. Today I want to work on this cover for a junk journal. So I've sewn this with my machine rather quickly and I made this little pocket. So what I did is I took the exact measurements of my cover, which is my favorite cereal box cover. Love it. It's easy and it really gets the job done. So I took the exact measurements, I flipped it around to the size I wanted the pocket to be, I sewed it over here and over here, and now it's this way. We get a little pocket. So of course I'm going to glue the cover onto the book, onto this cardboard, and it is pretty tight because I've had pockets before that were not tight enough and it didn't work. They would be all like floppy and just didn't work. So this time I made it really quite tight, and I hope it's perfect. And it looks pretty good, I think. So what I want to do right now is add some decorations. I've got here some nice yarn, some sequins, lots of sequins, and some beads, some more beads, and more beads. So as with my other journals that I'm making for my project, so this is a volunteer project that I'm doing, like a charity project. I'm just gonna work right now. I do need to concentrate. I'm literally just picking stuff, looking where I would like stuff to go. Like for instance, I'm thinking something like this could be quite nice. Maybe a few beads around here, maybe some sequins, maybe here to hide this because it didn't, it's not perfect. So I want to attach this somewhere. Maybe some beads around here as well would be nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna work through and just get it done. So let's just start, shall we? so it is done, finished. I hope you like it. So now it's time to glue to our cardboard cover. So what I'm gonna do is very simply, I'm just gonna put glue on the cover, the cardboard. It's textile glue so that it matches and it glues perfectly well to the textile, and that's it. So here we are, it's all glued, we've got our little pocket all done, and now what we're going to do is we're gonna add here like something like this or like this to, you know, just attach something nice, some dangling embellishment here. We also have this option that I haven't used yet. So I'm thinking maybe we could just try this one, see how it looks. Let's have a look. All right, so for this, what I usually do is about 2 centimeters from the top. So that's over here. Then grab a pretty good cutter. Make sure you have something underneath. And just cut. I have no idea if it's gone through. Okay, let's just try to put this in. Sum it up. Oh, actually, this might not be exactly. Let's just try. Okay, I'm just gonna put, because I can't see, I'm gonna put this so I know where the hole is. Okay, and then, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. I'll tell you why in a second. We're just gonna try it. So it looks good, definitely. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we open it up. I'm afraid this is going to be visible. It could work. Or page go like 0.5 centimeter. Okay, this could actually work. We could potentially just put it a little bit lower just to make sure that it fits. Let's just do that. I'm gonna put it 2.5 centimeters down, or maybe 3. Let's just do 3 is here. I'm gonna what I usually do to secure this thing is to put a little bit of masking tape, and I bought these from AliExpress. So if you're interested in knowing which shop, just send me a comment. Just put a comment in the video below and I will answer gladly. Next, let's make this dangling thing. I'm thinking half tassel, half boho bead. So I've put a selection of beads over here that match with our cover. So it's more like this blue and browns. This is a seed, actually. I really like this. And then we have some vintage plastic and some woods. And then I've made this that I thought could go inside the tassel. I think it's pretty cool. So let's start with the tassel, I think. Like this, we know what size our bead should be. So I've just cut strips of cloth and some, this is some lace as well, and we have some yarns too that we've used on the cover here. And I'm putting some blues, browns, and a bit of white as well to go with our cover. I'm just putting them all over here. This one is a lot smaller, so I don't really know how we're gonna deal with that one. And then we just put it in half. And here we're going to, actually this, I do want this to go inside, so I'm gonna attach them both together. I'm gonna grab we have some brown here, and I'm just gonna attach both sides together like this. It's not gonna be very visible anyway, since it's gonna be in the place where it's attached to the bead. Oh, and what I've done also is I've burnt all the sides of each of these pieces of cloth. So if they're not synthetic, they're going to literally catch up in flames. In that case, do not use your lighter, but use some glue. There are some specialist glues to do that. I'm just using regular textile glue because I don't have a specialist glue. And I'm just putting a little bit on the sides so that it doesn't fray. It's very simple. Okay, let's just put this same place, and I'm gonna add this as well, and then we're gonna grab some the fil. Where is it? Here. So this is quite thick. I'm grabbing a generous amount, and I'm just gonna go half and half like so, and then I'm gonna go around like this. Awesome. Just gonna make sure before I attach it that it is in the middle, and it looks pretty good, I think. Some of them are a bit longer, but we can just cut them off. So I'm just pulling it real tight, and I'm gonna make a knot here. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it inside here multiple times so that it doesn't come off. And then I'm gonna make another knot. Awesome. And just to make sure everything is very secured, I'm gonna go all the way around again and make another knot and a little dab of glue, just because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. You don't need to do all this. And a little dab of textile glue. and then we cut this off, the excess. Next thing we need to do is just make sure you have stuff you like at the top. Yeah, like something like this. And then I'm just gonna grab a bit more string. And gonna make a little kind of a bowl thing. And again, 1, 2, 3. You can go as many times as you want. And then we attach it. There we go. Remove it. Little dab of glue. Perfect. Now we can cut off the excess ones. So. There. So next step is the bead. So we're gonna check the size here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm first gonna put a tiny bead here. And then I was thinking this combination would look pretty good. I quite like that. And what we want to do next is just turn it around like this and make it into a little loop. And then this loop, we're gonna attach it to the jump ring. Open it up. Actually, I'm gonna close this, otherwise there might be big accident. Big accident. It's not good. I hate accidents, especially with tiny beads flying everywhere. It's never very good. Okay, that's it here. That's it here, and close it up and pray it doesn't break this time. And it didn't. Awesome. All right, and that's it. So now we have all our outer stuff finished. So next thing, we're going to do the inside cover. We're gonna sew in the pages and see if we add more stuff like embellishments and pockets and stuff like this. While we're at it, what I wanted to do was a little paperclip marque-page page holder, yeah, something like this. So I'm just gonna grab one of these. I was thinking this is pretty cute. I'm gonna close it up here like so. I think this is pretty cool. And this is gonna go down there and it's gonna be dangling at the bottom. So next, I'm gonna take my, are these called shears? Because they can cutting off a bit because it's a bit too long, and then I'm just gonna make the loop that we usually do. Done. Next, I'm gonna put this through here, and this is it, and this is gonna go on a page like so. And you can use it either here or on the side or even at the top, and it's perfect to know exactly where you are in your book. All right, that's done. Let's do the inside now. For the inside, I'm using scraps of paper that I've cut to size. Usually I do 1 centimeter smaller than the cover so that you have half a centimeter on each side. And then I am just inking the sides just to make it look nicer and so that you don't see the white on the sides. And there's some Tim Holtz paper here, and for the French there's also some paper from Action. There's a bit from everywhere. And what I'm doing is I'm using textile glue whenever there's cloth, and I'm using fabric tag for the other areas where it's just cardboard. Here I'm just making a little something to add to my pages to make it quite nice and funky, let's just call it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sew this with my sewing machine. I'm also gonna use this time to sew a pocket that I'm gonna show you here. And this is gonna be so on each side here. There, and I'll glue that. And here is the last step. We're going to sew the signatures to the book cover. So we have only 2 signatures here, and I'm gonna just make marks 2 centimeters off each side of the cover and 1 right in the middle. That's what I usually use. It's pretty simple and it works for me. But you can do literally any single thing that you want. It doesn't really matter. And then what we're going to do is report these into our pages, into our signatures. We're going to make little holes, so we only need 2 for each signature. So that's 6 holes that we're going to make now. Next, we're just going to measure exactly the same thing inside. Make sure you do it correctly. So it's 1.5 centimeters for me, then half, then 1.5 again, because of course the cover is a bit bigger than your signatures. And a little reminder for those of you who don't know, a signature is this assemblage of pages that you can see here. It's literally the pages that we have. And now we're just going to sew all of them, and I like to start with the last one, but do make sure that you have them in correct order and everything. Alright, finished. So this is our journal finished. A little reminder that this is a charity work and the crowdfunding is currently going on until I think the 5th of December. So don't forget to have a look, help us out if you can, and just share to anyone you can. That would be really, really helpful. Thank you so much. Bye guys.